Yeah, racism probably existed all throughout history. If to divide it roughly into eras, it started with religious racism, with the Inquisition and everything. Then there was racism based on the color of one's skin, if we're looking at the slaves that were brought from Africa to the United States. Then we have the apartheid, and we also have national racism. We know about the Holocaust, about the Armenian genocide, and all throughout history there were different kinds of racism. And if to look at the definition of racism, it's negative attitude, hatred, or discrimination towards people because of their ethnic origin or the color of their skin. Racism violates human rights and is illegal in many states. And actually, modern racism started in 1853. A French diplomat wrote an article where he divides humanity into races and sub-races, where the super race, the master race, was the Aryan race, which was the basis of Nazi Germany's ideology. And I'd like to open with a question. People are very different in many ways. Height, color of your eyes, color of your skin, inner traits, many ways. Why did racism develop around the color of one's skin? I don't think it's only about that. That's not correct at all. And the Armenians and the Turks. Is it about the color of one's skin? I don't think so. Maybe it has to do with religion. Maybe it has more to do with religion. Because the Armenians, they're Christians, and the Turks, they're Muslims. But that's not enough either. We see that every person is different from everyone else. That's true. And being different than others makes you racist. Makes you racist. Why? Because our differences dress on our egoistic nature. We're not like animals. We're much more developed animals. Our ego dwells upon each and everything, and the ego says, it compels me to be better, stronger, higher, more successful than others. And therefore, I have brown eyes, and you have blue eyes. So I have to convince myself that what I have is better than what you have. Why? My ego forces me to. If I'm taller or shorter, I also have to convince myself that what I have is good. I have to feel better than others. It's the egoistic drive, urge that exists inside a person. It has nothing to do with the color of one's skin, but it has to do with the other being different from me. And therefore, everyone are racists, besides those who have achieved the love of others. Then one loves what's different about the other, he has no problem with it. But on the contrary, upon that difference between himself and the other, one can develop the approach of love, an attitude of love, by which one develops one's spiritual essence. If so, is there a difference between racism, discrimination, and being different? I don't know what humanity determines, or some French person determined in the 19th century. That's not important. What is important is what happens according to our nature, what our nature determines, and not some racist philosopher. This is what I think. And therefore, there's no doubt that each of us, by nature, is a racist. And it's natural. Animals don't have that. No one else does. Only human beings are racists. And of course, the more we develop because our ego is growing all the time. And when the ego grows, then of course the sensitivity towards whatever is different from you grows. And then I measure myself according to more parameters and more sharply with respect to others. And I see how different I am and how different they are from me. And correspondingly, I have to justify myself again and raise myself above everyone as much as I can. And therefore, racism is growing from generation to generation. Does being different necessarily make you racist? Being different forces me to look for how whatever is different about me makes me better than others. The ego forces me to do so. And this search necessarily makes a person racist against anyone who's not like him? Yes. So all people are racists. Of course, even me and my wife in our family. Then towards her, I must feel myself racist, that I'm a man and she's a woman, that I'm like this and she's like that. And upon all these differences, I have to give myself an answer that I'm better than her. So you interpret racism as being superior to others. Of course, up to hatred as a result of all these things. Now, you're saying that this is something that's ingrained in a person. Yes. And then you said that anyone's racist unless he developed love for others, and then he loves that he and others are different, because this difference allows him to develop a greater and greater love. And then he benefits as a result, that he enters humanity, that he enters the worldwide system. He excels spiritually. And this is an enlightened person. Yes. An enlightened person is he who rises above his egoistic, racist nature. Again, an enlightened person is he who has reached the light. The light is considered to be the quality of love and bestowal that we can acquire upon our ego, upon the degree of racism that we feel, and then we reach the opening of the eyes, a special entrance into the system of nature which is above the differences, and there, because it's above the differences, there we can see the perfection, and in that perfection to feel that we're filled up with upper light, with the feeling of perfection and wholeness. Why? You know puzzles. Yeah. What happens in a puzzle? Every piece is different. Every piece has its specific place, and they're all different. Meaning, if here it's protruding, then here there's a dent. Exactly. Exactly. What one lacks, the other completes. That specifically this way can we complete the entire puzzle. And therefore, I don't look at the differences negatively, but positively, because it allows me to complete myself. And suppose I'm connected with 8 billion people in the world. I'm connected with them. So what follows is that all of them help me to complete myself. I have many protrusions and dents, and then I complete myself by adhering them to me, and then I'm complete. So I no longer look at them as something less. On the contrary, I need them to complete myself. Only if I look at reality this way, then my racism, my initial racism, that I look at them as if what I have they're lacking, or what they have I'm lacking, then I decipher it for the better. In short, I have to be completed by them, because then I reach a complete structure. Okay, now everything you just depicted is the vision of a very spiritual, enlightened person. No, you can explain it to a person. Look, what you're getting as a result. Yeah, I mean, for a person to be able to relate to other people this way, it means that he is super enlightened. Okay, I understand the definition. And once again, I'd like to go back to the place where humanity is today. You said that the more our ego develops from generation to generation, from year to year, our sensitivity towards the other being different than me grows. And if to connect that to what you said, that if a person is different than me, then immediately I have to find an excuse of why am I better? You're tall. I'm shorter. I have to find an excuse of why is it better to be shorter? You're white. I'm black. I have to find an excuse for that. Religion, everything. Now let's start advancing a bit. Humanity in the 21st century. You're saying that our sensitivity will only grow. So what racism, what kind of racism will we see in the world in the upcoming years? In everything, especially in everything that has to do with religion, because the world in the 21st century is becoming more religious. People are drawn to religions once again, to different beliefs, religious rituals, and this raises mutual criticism, even inside religions.